President Obama's top advisors appeared first before the Senate Armed Services Committee to answer questions about the new war strategy in Afghanistan.
Failure in Afghanistan would mean a Taliban takeover of much, if not most, of the country, and likely a renewed civil war.
Then later, before the House Foreign Affairs Committee.
The situation is getting worse. The fire is getting hotter.
Defense Secretary Robert Gates, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, and the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Admiral Michael Mullen, say bringing 30,000 additional troops to Afghanistan will help stabilize the country. And with some 100,000 troops on the ground by next summer, U.S. forces will concentrate on southern and eastern Afghanistan. The president is also asking NATO for up to 7,000 more troops to train Afghan security forces in other parts of the country.
I think President Obama has made the right decision to embrace a counterinsurgency strategy for Afghanistan and to resource it properly.
But many lawmakers, including Republican Senator John McCain, disapprove of the president setting a withdrawal date of July 2011.
A withdrawal date only emboldens al-Qaeda and the Taliban while dispiriting our Afghan partners and making it less likely that they will risk their lives to take our side in this fight.
We are already in a situation in which they are emboldened and in which they are being aggressive, and where they have the momentum right now. And so it's not clear to me what more they could do than they're doing right now.
The president's advisors say in a year, the administration will reassess the situation in Afghanistan in anticipation of the 2011 withdrawal.
The July 2011 date is a day we start transitioning, transferring responsibility and transitioning. It's not a date that we're leaving.
We will execute the transition responsibly, taking into account conditions on the ground. But we think a time frame for such a transition will provide a sense of urgency in working with the Afghan government.
The U.S. aim is to get the Afghan leadership to fight corruption and build a stronger central government. But Representative Eliot Engel and other lawmakers questioned the president's time frame for securing Afghanistan.
My fear, as is the fear of so many others, is that we could easily get bogged down in an endless war.
The president gives the orders, but every man and woman that is deployed overseas is deployed over my signature. And if I came to conclude that we were bogged down and stalemated, and we were sending young men and women into a maw with no purpose and no hope of success, I wouldn't sign any more of those orders.
The troop surge is expected to cost $30 billion. The president's advisors say the goal is to train and equip the Afghan security forces in order to prevent the Taliban from taking over the country. Elizabeth Lee, VOA News.